Hello everyone. I'm having a bit of a rough day here. Not too rough. A significant lack of So instead of figuring out and finally deciding what to add to my stream lineup and playing a whole different game, I'm so tired. I'm just gonna do some side stuff here on Satisfactory today. Nice and easy. Some clean up, organize things better. Try and make things a little more walkable in certain areas. That kind of stuff. Work on my power grid setup so that I can set up priorities, switches, and all that kind of stuff. At least that's the plan. No major factory building today. Since our nuclear is finally taken care of. We'll do a little bit more extra side stuff before starting the next phase of project. Without further ado, let's head on over. There we go. We'll hop back in. I will take a sip of water. Speaking of water, I read something interesting. According to this article I read, scientists have done some studies and found that water itself is not the best source of hydration. It's a good source, but not the best. Best is usually something that has a little bit of fat, protein, and sugars in it. They said the overall best was milk, oddly enough. And unfortunately, it's the one thing in milk, lactose, that some people can't have. It makes it so feasible that way. What do we got here? Oh, great. We've got S. And for a moment, yeah, we're gonna all need the whole new parts now. All these parts in here, we're gonna have to do them next. First, we're gonna do some more decoration like I've done around here in the past. But this place isn't finished because I did the Christmas stuff in a hurry. Also, I might replace all this with an elevator. Whole stair thing. Might replace it with an elevator. Oh, we will see. Oh, going up too far. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm sleepy. So, got all this decorated over here. Now I've got free floating structures over here. I want to see what I can do to take care of those. That directly in the center it is. We can put and then we can put another one up there. No. We will have to put one of those new manual holes in there. So there we go. Now, because of the nature of this factory being partially above ground or like this, I guess what I could do for now, for this instance, bring it out to here from there. Now one more. Oh, we don't need it. Do we? Yeah. Come on, go under. We should come out one more. In fact, we're gonna have to come out all the way over here. Means I can take out this railing, which is my little attempt at some kind of what happened to being able to, there it goes. There we go. I'll just bring this out to here, let that finish. Over to here. One nice thing about this is now the Christmas stuff is all set up for next time it's Christmas. If we are playing this save that long. Right, we might need to bring this whole thing out a half foundation. Or a whole foundation. We got a whole foundation. If I try and do half foundation, it's gonna look weird. All of this is gonna look weird. I've got to reroute a bunch of stuff. Okay. That's almost full. Alright, there's gonna be a little bit of clipping here, but alright, I did put that slope there to angle that up good. There's another one of these there. Actually, I could leave that, huh? Let's go ahead and bring it up. What we'll do is we'll grab this slope piece. Do that again. We'll build that down like that so that stays like that. It looks like it's built in. I wonder walls. No, that won't work at all. I'm looking for something that only goes halfway. Don't have those. See? I'm gonna have to improvise with something there. Go. And now we were just finishing all this off. Now because this is the Christmas stuff, I might just make this whole area like Christmas colors. There's gonna need another floor hole, or not a floor hole, but another whole wall hole thing there. Hey, statistics. Oh, there we go. Go. Alright, customizer. Do we want like a red and green? There we go. See if we do this, what it'll look like. Okay, it'll have red accents. I like that where it keeps the black, gives it red accents on the machine. No, these turn black. What if I do this? There we go. Okay. How do these look with? Okay, those actually have a nice little accent on them of the red. That just looks black. So, let's try. That does. Yep, that works. Actually, no, I want these to be green. Green? That's not a very nice green for them. Actually, edit this one. We want like a green. More in the lighter green. More of a green green. That's green. Much better. That way, if anybody's curious what this factory is about, red and green. I'll make all the machines red and the sub pieces green. I'll leave the belts blue by default. Actually, I'll make the storages green too. How does that look for Christmas? Looking better? I see I need to get at least one more. Couple more of those pieces. I think what I'll do is I'll put a green stripe in the middle. I'll do this all the way around. And what I think I'll do is I am going to add another piece of pathway off of here. I will take this. No, it, yeah, good. I'll do that. Was there a half ramp? No. I'm gonna have to improvise on ramps. Roof 1 meter? I mean, if nobody's gonna see it on the inside. No, I'm not gonna do that. H-beam. Oh. Oh. Nice new beams in here. Good. I forgot about all this new stuff. We're gonna do painted beam. We're gonna go from vault to diagonal. I think we're just gonna make our own stairs. What we'll do is go like this. And then nope, that won't specifically stay in that one spot. Huh. We'll just have one set of stairs. Beat that. People just have to be extra careful there. And then we can go like this. Why won't it connect down here? There it goes. Why are you being crooked? I don't want you to go out that way. There we go. Oop. Of course I misclicked that. There we go. I think somewhere around here is the container. Perfect. will it? We'll do that and stay hidden under the other. Nice. Perfect. And the walls. And we're just gonna give ourselves a plain old door. And then we're gonna handrail the rest of this. And I've got to move that power line next. That is absolutely stupid. Now, what are you getting from here? We are getting Wonder Stars. Over here we are getting nothing? Oh yeah, I emptied the storage out. We don't need it anymore. These we're making wreaths. So the wreaths plus candy canes made these stars. Okay. Gotta go back to colorizing. So green for all of these. Green for the storage units. All right. We're gonna make this all look like Christmas. Wrong time of year for Christmas, but who cares? We're not doing this for Christmas. We're doing this for aesthetics. That's the lines from outside. Also, I need to color actually no, that will change. Okay. This back wall has to stay default colors. Got it. Okay, those walls are green all the way around. Make sure I've colorized all the bits that need to be green. No, I haven't. And then I can come back and colorize the parts that need to be red. How about that? I was not ready for Christmas stuff when Christmas came around. Okay, that's all the green stuff. Now for the red. I'm gonna make them black with red highlights. Is it just, I don't know, let me see, machines look I don't want it to be too brightly colored. Oh, I see one more thing that needs to be green. Yep, a couple more things that need to be green. A couple of these things didn't take color. Weird. Right, machine. Those. This. Inner new screen. Aha. Now I missed a few things. There we go. The inside is colored. Oop. Actually painted a foundation. Yay. Ah. This wall I need to do green. Okay, these walls can all stay default color. Rather than build it all again, let's just do that. Those are on different elevations. Just add in some supports here and make it look like something based on that side. That way it doesn't look completely weird. Alright, visor. Back to our joyful bright red. And I see I missed a green. Visor. Reds. Oh, I colored that foundation by accident. Good. Oops. Colored some foundations that didn't need to be colored. Go back to defaults. Oh, that's not facing the right way. Here we go. Look at that. Bean's excited. Where's that thing I accidentally cleared over here? Go. Now let's get the rest of our red. I hate accidentally coloring something I don't want to color. Alright, so there's the end of this factory, so okay. Wiser. Let's color this that color for now. And we have all these mergers out here. I was going to put another tree down, but ran out of materials. Plus, I think this belt can't handle any more trees. I think at the time that I originally built this, I only had right. This again. I see I completely missed this side. That looks so nice. Oh, the Christmas area is all Christmased up. I will probably put the big tree over there too at some point. Okay. We got that rated. And I did say I wanted to place all of this within the elevator, since we now have the elevator. This is gonna be fun taking all this crap down. I might have to rearrange these doors to accommodate the elevator. Just because doors, the elevator doors, I think only come out at the middle. Oh, that deleted power to something. Hope it wasn't anything important. Even be there anymore. Neither does that one. The one thing I'm going to be worried about, or No, I'm not even worried about it. I just have to move this over. Oh yeah. Does that provide power somewhere important? Doesn't provide power up there. Ah! Windows key. Get out of here. Well, it's not like I'm hearing any machines shut down. Okay, is that those? Okay. I'm going to replace all these doors with center doors. Means I can get rid of that. I will be needing to get rid of that. That. And I will have to rearrange all this. And I will have to put a pathway through here somehow. This will have to be changed. Well, it's this one, right? Yes. Yep, that's the one. That puts that barrier right there. Wall. Don't have to worry about the walls right now. This is gonna have to be changed back over here somewhere. Nope, this way. There's gonna be some Z fighting there. Yep. There have to be some Z fighting there. H. Yep, there's gonna have to be some regular old Z fighting there. So I will here. Materials. Concrete. This can go back to being a regular foundation. I can take that down, just leave. Well, that pole went all the way up. Architecture. There we go. That'll do. Alright. Station. There's the elevator. Yeah, I'm gonna put. You know, I have to put. Oh, why won't it place there? Because there's already walls there? that. It doesn't like that. So that beam clip has to go. That beam clip has to go. That beam clip has to go. There we go. That should do it. Yay. Top beam at the roof. We're gonna put floor stop. There. There. Is that too low? That's too low. Oh, it won't let two be right next to each other, huh? Okay. Well, we don't really shouldn't be activating or entering these areas anyway. Right, so floor, entrance. There. Can I have a double-sided entrance? What do you mean double? Well, I'm gonna have to have a regular plain old door. Oh, this is gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to put that there. That there. And this window. We can put in the new. Okay, that's too big. Roll-up gate is huge. No, the gate wall is supposed to fit in here and it doesn't. It's so much bullshit. So that'll be the entrance for that. Alright, so we're gonna this. We're gonna connect that there. Then we're gonna have to create a stairway from inside up here. So there we go. Now can I come off of that? Nope. I might have to make that a half foundation here. A half foundation there. There we go. Now we can still access this over here. Okay, but now we need to power all these floors. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay. No, that's the light's power. I don't want to take that. That's what I disconnected. I disconnected the light power, didn't I? Nope. It's still going through the wall. Okay. Okay, I just need to get that powered. There we go. That's better. Now I've got to get this floor powered. Go. And then lastly, I've got to get this powered somehow. I know how. Right here. And then I'll put what? Oh, it won't even let me place anything there. What about round concrete? That'll work. Okay. So. Alright, so. Wheat. Making sure this is all working. Nice. And last stop. Sweet. All right. Perfect. Now our starting area is ready and decorated over here. Now we have to... No, I kind of already took care of that by having port beams, but... I think I can do a little bit better than just that. I may be putting in some inverted ramps at either end. I think I will continue the trend of smaller beams here. Or smaller foundation here. I can do this. I'll take that down. Up again. Do the same on this side. Come on. There we go. And the ramp. Come on. There you are. Well, getting these beam things to line up correctly is a pain in the butt. So it could be worse. Alright, then I've got to finish this building. It's a very simple, easy task. I do need to take this down though. Bauxite sitting here? Usually bauxite sitting around somewhere usually means there's a node nearby. Well, that isn't all the way down. Doesn't look very structurally sound, so down there you go. Right. Oh. Nope, please. You. Do. There we go. That's where the elevator's gonna go. The rest of this can just be enclosed in. Go. Go. There doesn't need to be any issues here. I also need to somehow work out a oh. There's already some wall there for some reason. Oh, I had to set the wall there for for setting those lifts. Look at this, I'm almost done. The walls. Now, let's go with stairs. I'll actually get the stairs down there into the dirt. I will actually have to do this. On this side too. This one will have to be a regular door. So, walls. Put the door closest over here. Question is, will that work? It's not the best entrance, but it'll have to do. Oh wait. The thing that wouldn't blow it for some reason. Okay. I wonder if I can use slightly perfect. Actually, no, these need to be up there too. There we go. So I can actually put this wall back. Let's get our elevator. Nope. Floor. Hard to tell. Okay. 1 meter, 12 meter. That should be the same. There we go. Let's just call it. So far, so good. I think I just did. I selected floor like 3 times. Here we go. Our starter area is now kind of want to do this. I also kind of like the idea of leaving this back piece open. Yep, our starter area is good. Yeah, I think I'll put another gateway door here if I can. Yep, perfect. Alright, now this is all set. Bean. Oh, you're not supposed to be in here. How are you getting in? Stop it. Okay, I will consider our starting area done. Do I have any... Okay, I don't like either of these. And I think we're at a place where we can start grabbing stuff, but... Alright. This was the easy stuff. This was the easy stuff here. I kind of don't want to do this yet. I'm gonna... I just want to double check on it. Make sure it's still working correctly. Okay, we have more than enough concrete now. We have... How's the water doing over here? Because that was a huge problem before. Okay, water's not crazy backing up. The fact that it's not getting enough nitrogen gas is a pain in the butt. I might have to see about that. However, our waste backup is actually doing pretty darn well. The stuff is constantly moving. Oh, this one's fully backed up. Where's this one at? 350. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do some diverting here. Let some of these last ones have a way to sneak in. So I can put a... Well, I do have this other line right here. I think I'll do. I want to see how it's doing over here. Let's see about the technical stuff. I have an idea of what I want to do for the design of this. I'm going to have a structure that builds into the water. Alright, so we've got... Well, this all looks like it's flowing pretty well. These are not backed up at all, so I could find the start of the backup and do a redirect of those things and put them into more stuff over here. Oh, we're seeing now these aren't producing enough. I'm not getting enough nitric acid. These aren't getting enough nitric acid. Where are they supposed to be getting nitric acid from? There's plenty of nitric acid. What do you mean you're not getting enough? Oh, there's a flow disparity here. I've got to put in a pump. Pump. Mark 2 pump. Their connection for... No. I'm gonna have to go here. There you go. Now these are getting the nitric acid they need. If I could boost the production of these parts, this is doing so much better now. Now it's gonna be the nitrogen gas. I know I said I wouldn't do any factory stuff, but I've gotta I've got an itch to scratch. And I'm feeling a little more awake. So, we're gonna catch these lines all the way to our nitric acid plant. Or not our nitric acid plant, our even with all we have, nitrogen gas is not splitting up very well. I need to switch to jetpack. Better. So, I'm gonna have to grab how does that look like? Terrible. And I'm gonna want to do what? Valve. The pump only goes that way. Gonna go here. Oh, that ruined that curve. Ruined that curve a lot. But no, that's not gonna go there. So I'm gonna put it over here. It doesn't interfere with that nice curve. And you are gonna go this farthest one. I will connect over here. Put another valve. I'll grab another one of you. I will actually come out this side with you. Out the top with you here. Change your curve a little bit. And that lines up better. I'm gonna have to come down under here. Which doesn't really look the cleanest. However, it gets the job done. Why can't I? I can't put a curve. Got its curve. auto valve. Oh, it's not the cleanest, but it will increase the flow rate here. I know technically gas doesn't need a pump. But I'm wondering if I should. No, it doesn't seem to do anything for that. Let's see what it did back at the factory. It might take a minute for that to take effect. What are you low on? You're low on the fluid. The gas. Now that's gonna be a thing, I guess, for a while. As long as it doesn't shut this down completely. I need to move this pump, I think. Put it here before it goes everywhere else. Help deliver it through all the pipes. There we go. As long as we keep pushing out this fissile uranium. at a nice rate. Okay, this just produced. Man, this is a crazy setup. Alright, our containers here have fully drained out. We're not doing a crazy backup. We are as ready as we need to be. Also, how's this doing? $58 tickets. Nice. Way more heat sinks than we know what to do with. That's good. Thanks. Thanks. I'm just glad I somehow got all of that stuff balanced. Oh, these things are still... Oh, wow, it's not backed up. How is this not backed up with fuel rods? Wild. And at $4.99. $500. $4.94. 7. So if I do here, split off from here, and do the same thing here. First of all, does that. Correctly? Yes, it did. So I'm going to build Verger right here. Go there. So I'm going to take this line. And this line. So that's the far line. Okay. What? Here we go. Yeah, it'll work, will it? Okay, that's not. Or did I pick up any? Yes, I did. Damn it. Okay. Hurry up and spit out some. Oh, that's another export. Okay, this is hanging after you're redone. Come on. Hurry the F up. Thank you. You just barely started. You just barely started. You're overclocked. There we go. Whew. Don't want that on my. course, I just picked up 2 more, didn't I? Yep. So this is gonna have to be rearranged. So I'm gonna want bring all 3 of these down at some point. So I'm gonna choose to face this way, this way, this way, and then I'm gonna have to figure out a belting system for this in this space. So, first thing I think I'm gonna do, actually, arrange all of these to come out here like this. And kind of future-proof this. Now I can run a merger and then a splitter. I will put the merger here far enough away so I can put middle line straight into the middle. That line like that. Oh. I put the output. Dang it! Fucking merger? The shit. Merger, exit this way. There. But now it's not lined up. Go there. Go there. Oh, default, not default. Great. Give this a fun look. Go. Then I can put a splitter. Now I can run this belt. Back over here to this. This belt. Go to this. Now we're taking some from both. And then at some point we'll take in that other line. Oh, good. Oh, I'm hoping this will fix this backup problem. So fast. Yes. Good. Now that I've hopefully fixed the last 4 or 5 of these from backing up so hard. Yep, it's going down. It's going down. It's still kind of high. It's not at 499, so it's enough to keep it running. Good. Wrong with these is probably what? Not enough nitrogen gas again? Yep. Gas is a bitch. Nice. Also, hello everybody. I see there's a few people in here. I hope you all are enjoying your day so far. Like my title says, I've had quite the day. Because of lack of sleep. Right now, I'm just trying to do some decoration stuff. Actually, I want to see how this reactor is going. Oh, I have 2 reactors here. Well, this isn't good. No power, why? Oh, the water lines can't keep up. Water lines can't keep up with 2 of these. That's fine, I'll just turn this one off. That and I will go into our wild storage down here. See that not much of it has filled up that much. Good. Okay, this whole setup was just an experiment. So it's okay if it's not the best. I'm gonna probably tear it all down. Means I won't need this uranium line. Alright. What did I do with that? Hypertube, there it is. The next thing I wanted to work on actually over here. None of this looks supported. Windows I haven't finished making. Just overall a big mess over here. I mean, I took damage from a light. So there we go. I gotta finish these windows. Alright, this area I had actually organized. But now I gotta do stuff like make this look supported. I mean, I have a few pillars here, but that doesn't really look supported, does it? Pillar doesn't even reach the ground. Huh. I guess I can put a ramp, inverted ramp here. Ramp. Inverted ramp. How's that look? Clipping. What the 2-meter ramp? That's a bit better. And look at all this. And this. That wasn't even supported anything anywhere. That went in the ground. Okay. The whole thing I was going to do along here was to make it like a big concrete wall. And then have these parts that are sticking out. Like out past here, this will just all be one big concrete wall. Down here. And have it curve out this way. That's my idea anyway. I just don't know how I'm going to execute that. Oh? Am I making far too much of this now? It looks like I am. Yeah, this turned out to be a big copper production line. Amazing. Alright. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to support all this. Or make it look supported. The pillars kind of work. On, check something over here. It's supposed to go into here. It's missing automated wiring. What's the deal with automated wiring? It's supposed to come from here. What's automated wiring missing? Stators. Why are you missing so many stators? Stators are coming in from below. What? No, they're coming in from over here. Oh, I disconnected the line because reasons, I guess. But there's still no backlog of these guys. Theaters are still slow as heck. But oh well. Oop. I remember the first game I played, I started out in the Green Plains. And I had a stack of 7 tall conveyor line all the way from this area back to there, and that was where I had my storage system for the time. Now I don't feel like I need the storage system that much anymore since I have the quantum storage thing, dimensional depot. This is completely backed up. This has made more than enough heat sinks. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to end up supporting all this. I think I might just leave this area a floating mess. No way to make this really look nice. Not without some help from some friends. If they ever want to join me. These are all filled up. This is all doing their thing. Oh, we're almost full on thermal propulsion. What was this being doing? Air control units. Okay, we're not getting enough radio control units. Or motors. Wowie zowie. Oh, I tried in this area, I think. I think there's a little bit we can do. We can go check the aluminum. I think there's some cleanup we can do around here, make it look nicer. Like finish up the walls around this little side building here. Area doesn't really need any access. It is solely for me to have AI limiters for my drive, quantum storage thing. Whew. I'm gonna have to come down all the way down here. The best way to deal with this would be one of these. And that's just gonna have to be there, I think. We're just trying to get some cleanup here done. Maybe make it not be so obnoxiously haphazard. Like we're gonna build another gate wall here. All right. There we go for that. Something work here, is that? Nope, that's gonna be on top of that. So you're gonna have to be there. Ah! 2 hours. Don't startle me, game. And that is all supported. Well, this factory is actually backed up. Nice. And since I put an elevator here, I don't need to have all these floors holes. Yep. Sweet. What is this one? Water. Well, I supported it at one end, but I didn't support it at the other. Okay, what is this? Oh, more nitrogen gas. I only needed the 2 nitrogen gas. This, didn't I? Got 2 things. I should add another thing of nitrogen gas. And somehow transport it. I'll have to keep that in mind. So as always, heavy modular frames is the issue. This truck is, a little truck is still trucking along, bringing in coal. Well, these and these over here turn the bauxite into alumina solution, and these ones turned everything into the aluminum scrap. $360 per minute. Okay, let's get these foundations going. Let's not build right on top of. Let's see. Oh, like here instead. Yeah. That one. I do a half slab. Do a half slab all the way around. All this concrete. And we will grab one of you. You in the center. Uh-oh. Well, that built downwards. It isn't needed on that side or that side. Yep. That'll do. What does this one do? Okay, that goes kind of right there. That's gonna be okay. Alt. There. There. As I can. Actually. Nice. And the one is actually right here. This place already looks pretty dang clean. I think we're doing pretty good here. Back to you. Ooh, autosave. Made the world go bunkers for a moment. Look at that sunrise. Beautiful. Alright, here's another spot we need to make look good. And what's it doing? Hey, we never did anything with... Okay. We were supposed to send these steel beams back through and we never did. I feel like a dum-dum. And we're supposed to go back through that cave with these. Right, that means we're gonna change this. No. We're gonna put it out over here. We're actually gonna extend this out by one. Walls. Wall hole. Logistics. 5. Right. Alright, let's get the rest of these walls done in here. Oop. That somehow happened. All right. That did that floor at least. This is all the copper from here that we needed for that other project over there. We are going to have to do a floor hole thing here. Not a floor hole, a wall hole thing here. That's fine. I wasn't exactly thinking these things through when I did this. At least not a... Oh, the train must have come and collected more, must have came and collected more. More of the copper. Well, I cannot brain today, can I? And then I've got to support this floor. Once I get this all built up. I might just concrete this up and give it something that looks like a... Yeah, I'm just gonna wall this in. Not all of it, I'm gonna come to what, here? I want to seal that up. Okay, there's a height discrepancy here. There we go. Where does it go out to here? I'll grab you. And then I can put you here. Yeah, I don't need to have this one here because that's hidden in the walls. Actually, I can get rid of this. I can totally just get rid of that. I don't have to do all this weird nonsense. Get this nonsense out of here. There we go. That doesn't have to line up perfectly because that's going to be exposed to the elements. And this is going to be a big old wall. Here's that one. That's one too far out. There we go. Kitsune! Hello! Hope you're having a better day than I am, Kitsune. I mean, I'm having an alright day, but the lack of sleep is definitely taking its toll. Doo-doo-doo.
Kitsune Fo, Ifedi, I've got a load 2 miles from drop only to now take it to 5 miles on the other side of the pickup because they rescheduled it.
Oof. Out to their pickup, huh? Looking for... Nice. And I don't need to go all that way. Up here. Oh no, I have to be a little bit in the water then. Whew. Yeah, I'm just spending the day doing decorating type stuff mostly. Trying to tidy up things. Go on the outside of this. all into concrete. Nice, nice. Everything here is just details that only I would see. These stout ones I'm not going to change. Oops. I actually changed one over there, which I didn't mean to. Let's fix this one I accidentally changed. Actually, no, we don't need to have this be walls. We can put some other kind of support up in here. Nope. Not need that power to be deleted. Not cutting anything. Oh no, but it's just right for that. Okay. Do the same over here. We'll hopefully if I've lined things up, it'll be the same result. And that one cuts in a little bit. But it's okay. Way. I can go there. And this can come over to here. Yeah. I may have managed to finagle more out of another node first. Before I even finished needing this. But that is done. Well, that's one thing about trucking for sure, is unpredictable. Is there anything going on over here? A blue slug. All this for one blue slug. Yes. That's lame for just one blue slug. I guess they made it so it's not that you always have. Over here. If there is anything over. Just a bunch of bad things waiting for you to come and explore. So I'm gonna do a check again over here. So this is still not backing up, good. This is using up the waste. Oh yes. That second lane is barely putting out anything now. Which means these last few units are not backing up at all. Is there any... Oh, 380. 172. None. Hey, I'll take it. I will take it. It's working. Nitrogen gas is still a fucking problem. Why? I need to pump some more. I don't think I can do gas by drones. Train or doing some long ass piping is the only way to get water or get the more nitrogen over here. The nitric acid over here is keeping up. These fully overclocked? Yes, they are. Good. I may have overbuilt this section, but I'd rather have it ready and available in case I ever expand. I want to check something real quick. $127,000 megawatts. I'm producing 120,000 megawatts. Woo! Okay, next stream I will be setting up the next heart phase. For now, let's go over here. There is some more decorating to do around here too. I've got to fix that. Bunch of floating stuff over there, but this is all done. I cleaned this up a lot. These machines over here make Christmas related stuff, so I turned them green and red. Along with making the walls green and red for the building. I also finished that up. And over here, finally got around to installing the elevator. Which works quite nice. Hit a random floor here. Back down to ground floor. So I accomplished what I wanted to today. I got a lot of cleanup done, making things look nice. So, next up is gonna be making this kind of shit. Mainly these time crystals and fixite trigon. Or trigon. Or as a lot of Satisfactory players have decided to call it, Toblerones. Woo! The power. Oh, come on in. Thank you for the follow. Give me a follow just as I was winding down here. I think I actually want to move that over to the Christmas area. Let's
Power 011.
here?
Hello buddy. I followed and shared your channel.
Thank
You're
you.
doing great, clapping hands, keep it up, thumbs up, kindly add me up on Discord, paultrix11.
Okay. Oh, I think I misaligned that. Here we go. Let's go put this Christmas tree back in the Christmas area. A little sneaky up here. Go. Oh. I can't put up because I don't have the recipe right now because it's not Christmas. That's okay. You'll be able to set it back up in no time. Next time Christmas rolls around. There we go. I think I misaligned that floor. I need to redo that floor. Give me thing. Yeah, I think that's better. This align better. I guess. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll be it for today. I managed to make it my normal stream length time. I'm probably gonna go and spend some time relaxing. Might even pass out.
Kitsunfo, something tells me bot.
Yeah, maybe. But they're not trying to sell me, trying to sell me cheap viewers. And they're not trying to get me to buy stuff either. Yet. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. For now. Go over here. Do ourselves a little save. And we will go back to the main menu. Let's see who we can possibly say hello to today. Oh, Pudgy's doing art. A husband is live doing Peak. That's a game I want to get at some point. I really would like to get that actually. Once I get a money situation resolved. Yeah, let's go say hi to husband. I met husband when they were still kind of learning to set up. I helped them a little bit here and there. They're a sweet, awesome bun. And likes to play some goofy games. Do some art. Let's all go give him a friendly hello.